Hi everybody, it's Julie and we're going to work on the cover for my April journal today. This is April 30th when I'm actually doing this. I'm not sure when you're going to see it, but we're going to go ahead. I have made all of the little items for inside. We're going to be adding a few other things. That will be another video. Let's go ahead and get started. So I have this piece from the rescued wedding dress. I thought it would be beautiful on here, and I'm going to go ahead and use it. I thought the bouquet of roses just would be a beautiful touch for a journal for mom, and so we're going to go ahead and add that. I've pulled out some other things. You can see I did find some more of the fabric that we have been using, and so let's jump right in and get this going. Yeah, I really need to order some fabric tack, and I'm sorry that you're having to wait for this. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and add this. So when you see this, you may have already seen that we have our May Junk Journal Challenge, and I will put the information for that in the description box down below after the challenge has been revealed. So just in case this video goes up before that, I don't want to give you false hope. So that video will premiere on Saturday, May 1st at 10:30, just like we do every day with a premiere. And when we have our new challenge, we premiere it on the 1st. The Diamond and Above Patreons have already seen it, and so that's one of their perks for being a Patreon, is they get an early look or hint depending on how things go. Sometimes they get the whole thing, sometimes they just get a hint. This month they got the whole thing. So there we go. I've added glue around it, and on the back of all of it, I want it to make sure it's going to stay down. I think that this is really, really, really pretty. Really pretty. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and set that aside while it dries. Let's just go around the edges one more time and make sure that they got pressed down. And we are going to make something for the cover. So this is the digital that I've been using from the Dearjuliejulie Etsy shop. And we are going to go ahead and start by cutting out this that says, "To my darling mother." Okay. And this is from the mini ephemera part of the digital kit. So there we have that. And what I'm thinking is I want to add it onto here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and cut across. Okay. And fray the edges. I love the way these frayed edges are looking in the journals. So plus you get a straight cut when you rip like that usually. And I'm going to go ahead and put that down on here. I'll go ahead and cut both sides. Okay. Some more fraying. I'm afraid so. There we go. So today I go and have my knee x-rayed, and I have a phone appointment for Monday. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead, like, which glue should I use? I'm going to go ahead and use the fabric tack because it'll put it down quickly, okay? And I don't usually use my fingers, but I want it to be flat, so I use my fingers. The thing is that makes it go quickly, dry quickly, quicker, even quicker. Okay, so there's that. Okay, then I'm gonna go ahead and I want to put it on something that will give us a more sturdy back to it. Could just be another piece of the fabric. No, because we're not going to see it. I don't want to waste it. Don't want to waste something that we're not going to see. I think we'll use this. Okay. Okay, I like that. You'd think I would have left it on its side or something so that we could just move on, but I didn't. Okay. So we'll be doing the cover today, and then we'll do the finishing touches video. Those may end up being extra videos that the finishing touches one will probably be an extra video that you'll see. Okay, so there we go. Just get this ready to hold our little patch that we made. Okay. Okay, so that will hold our little patch. And then I think I want to decorate this a little bit. I have this piece of lace from in my stash. I have this little bow. I wish it was more colorful, but I have it, and there, I can use that. Okay. Okay. So I think I'm having a different idea of what direction to go here. So I think I am going to go ahead and put this little piece of blue on here just to finish this off. Because I think what I'm going to do is make this into a giant charm that will go on the cover. Okay. So this is what we have. And then I'm looking at, oh, what if we, yeah, let's add this other teacup. I was really looking forward to putting this on the inside, but I think that it would be really pretty on the outside here, on this charm that's going to go on the cover. I'm really liking the way that this one is turning out. It's more simple because we're using those bases, and Thank goodness, because I can only stand sitting for so long in one position, so I'm really glad that things have been easy to do. Okay, so this is the rub-on from Dollar Tree. You've seen me using these throughout this particular challenge, as I chose to use these. Okay. There we go. So we have our little teacup there. Isn't that so pretty? And so, like I said, I'm thinking about making that into a little charm that will just kind of hang on here, just to be something different. And so I'm going to want to go ahead and use my crocodile. I'm going to use the small hole. Okay, so the small hole, and I'm going to go up, and there's actually a place where the lace and it can help to hold it. So I think that's going to be great. What do you think? What do you think? I love this. I love this. Okay. So let's go ahead. I have a bulb pin. And kind of go around this. So I'm by this piece, well, by the big part of the lace there. Okay. Okay, so that will hang on there. And I could go ahead and add like yeah, I think I will. I have some beads. So remember, you know, sticking within the items that we're allowed to use. I have purple. These ones are pink right here. I wonder if that will go up and around, or if I have to take it out. I don't want to take it out. I want it to go up and around. I have to take it out. Dang. Okay. That's okay. So this came from a bracelet from Michael's, one of those stretchy bracelets, and half the beads, or some of the beads, are already ready to be a charm. So that's pretty awesome. Okay, and now I don't remember where we were. But I think that little bead just added to that. Okay, so a little charm, and remember we finished the back should it pop up. And so that is my cover. I think I'm going to go with a really simple tie on this. I think we'll use this lace that we've been using. Okay, so make sure that we have enough. You see, this is some vintage lace. This is from the 80s, and I'm taking the lace off the side. So don't pass this ribbon up if you see it at garage sales or places, because you can easily take that lace off. So what I'm doing is I've gone under, or I've gone through the bulb pin. Okay, through the bulb pin there, and then I'm going to come over to the edge and go through the binding. So I'll just pull pull that out just a tad. And go through the binding. This is like the simplest closure. Okay. And there, it'll just close, just like that. I love it. I love it. I love it. You could add something to the bottoms of these. I am going to put a little knot. You'll see a lot of the times I will add a knot. It just adds that little bit, that extra texture. It's a great addition just to add a little knot. And I think I'm going to go ahead and let me measure. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and tie this on here, and that will just keep it. Actually, I think we're fine because of this. So anyway, there we go. We can tie this on, and we have a beautiful simple cover. We've used the lace, we've used a cut apart part of the digital, some of the fabric we've been using, the rub on, this little piece of lace here with the bow, and I love that we added that little trinket right there. So yeah. I think we still have a couple of minutes, so let's go ahead and look inside. So one of the things I know I need to do is I'm going to close this envelope, and oh, I never brought the file card that we made. I never brought it back in after filming the intro, so, but it's going to go in this front pocket. Okay, so the file card that I made is going to go in this front pocket. Okay, so let's go through and I will show you what we have done with all of the elements that we made, and then I'll add something to this front. Okay, so here I went and got the file card. So this is the file card with the top tuck and journaling space right here. This was made with our collage roll. We made this, and that can go right in there, and this is going to go in this front page. Okay, so right inside there, boom. Okay, so we have some writing space. This was our band roll. So it was our 2-inch collaged roll, and then we added items, and I just used part of the cover to put it inside there. So that is our band roll. This is one of our envelope pockets. Okay, so this was an envelope pocket, or an envelope, and we did several, and this one was made for our little double tuck there. And there's a rub-on down here on our graph paper. Okay, here is our another envelope. This one we did as an envelope pocket. Okay, and it's got a couple of tags. Okay, it's got a couple in here and some notes right here. And we also added this tab and a little bold pin on the lace. This was from the quilt book. Okay, this was using our cover patch, and we just put it onto a card and it is ready. So just putting it onto a card. Some of the coffee dyed paper that I made using plastic. It's part of the digital. Remember, we had to use so many digitals and so many cardstock. Okay, so here is our flip up, flip down, one of them. Okay, and inside we use the cut apart, and I cut it into a little trifold. It just fits right in there. That flips up, that flips down, and we have it all decorated here. We have one of our large tags with the napkins added to it, and this was actually Mod Podge, and then we did add a little tab up there at the top. This was the other piece using the band roll. We added napkin and some a die cut. Actually, that's a punch out, and a bulb pin with a little sequin and a little charm. And then this was one of the what do I call these? Shapeshifters. This was a shapeshifter. Okay. So, and I made mine as tags, and then I stamped on there. Okay, and remember, this is the background paper that was the secondary ply of the napkin. It is so pretty, that secondary of the napkin page. Okay, and ooh, we can do something to those. Lots of writing space in here. So this was our mini challenge, in the challenge where we did the double pocket file folder. We used some of the snippet here, and then we used some of it to make these cards. And then we also have one of the envelopes in here that we decorated using one of the words from one of the pages of the paper pad. We stamped, we used some napkin and rub-on, and that just fits right in there. And we covered the tab with the fabric, because when I put it in, when I finished it, I just thought it needed something else, so we added that there. And there's a rub-on on fabric right there. Okay. Okay, here's our other flip up, flip down. Or no, another envelope. And this one we put it on the flip flop flap. And then we also have a little tuck spot here that we could put something. We'll wait. We'll wait. But this goes up and around, just very simply. Helps to hold it closed. And we also have this little pocket here on this outside. Okay. Another one of the large tags that we made. Here's our paper clip. So we made a paper clip base, and then we attached some of that beautiful lace that we've been using, some fabric and some of the words, and then some fabric also to the outside. And here's another piece from the cover of the paper pad, and that's just all being held on with our beautiful paper clip. Okay, this is, I don't remember. This is a piece from one of the bands. We have a lace pocket here, and this, I think this is from the snippet also, where we made it into, yeah, because it's the thicker roll. So we made it into a pocket, and then this is from the ruffle roll. Added a button here, and I actually sewed it on. See, there's the sewed on, and I left the strings. Added some fabric even down here. Okay, so that was using snippet. The snippet roll was the thicker roll. Then we made a belly band using the diagonal belly band using the ruffle, and we decorated one of the shapeshifter tags that I made. I chose to make tags for my shapeshifters. Have some of that beautiful lace, another one of the little charms, and I think that's really a lot of fun. Lots of pages for writing. And the back is our border tuck, okay? So there's a place here that you can put something, and I happened to make it so you could put a little something in here. This was a business card that I had dyed with onion skins, and one of the images from the digital. This is a paint chip that I've added. I cut some of that out of this page of the paper pad, and it has a flip-flop in here with some writing space and a little notebook and the tab added to the outside. So the tab and these were the 3 items that I added, and then for this one I also had made it a flip-flop. Okay, so we can go through the list and make sure everything's here, and be right back. Okay, so I have my list. So we saw the side border tuck. That was the one that was here in the back, and you only had to do one of each of these. So after you had made the bases, then you decorated one and put it in your journal, just one. Okay, card patch, that was the pink card. There it is. So this was the card patch. Card patch or cover patch. So it's something that you could take and just put on a cover or on a card. And let's see, roll of collaged book pages. We made this and those other items, this one and the other, this right here, out of our at least 6 inches of the collaged book page roll. Okay, altered paper clip, and that one is right here. Pockets that flip up and flip down with journal space on flip. And I think we have that here. Flip up, flip down with journal space on the flip. Okay, band snippet. There is part of our band snippet, and our other part is here. Okay. And so let's see. Bands. Unusual journal card with flip or fold. That is these right here. I haven't found them a place yet. So there's a fold here and a fold here, and this one has a fold and a flip with another fold. Okay, so those still need to get inside here, but we did make them. Snippet roll. That was the one that we had the pocket made out of it. And we also made items here. Okay, so those were, we made these little cards for it, and this, not that one. It's a bottom pocket, I know that. This one. Okay, so this one was made from the snippet roll. These were flat. They didn't have all your extra stuff. They were flat collaged rolls. And then your tags, 3x7. We had several of them in here. Here's one of them. Okay. This is the one that was decorated. Okay, so it had this little tag. It had a sequin, and this is a table scatter, and we also put the napkin on it and then fabric up at the top. Okay, envelope. Okay, so we had a variety of envelopes. I think we did 3. just because, okay, so this is one of them right here. Envelope. Okay, and then ready ruffle roll. We did this here, and then we added it on the edge of this and on a couple of other things, but this was our main thing that we did, was the tab and this here. Okay, so those are the elements that we had to add in, and I do still need to add these in. I just want to figure out how I want to do that. And so that's going to be our next video. We will add in these, and we'll go through and do some stamping and stenciling and some other to make these pages that will give them some character too. Okay, so yeah, so that's what we have so far. I will have this finished by the end of today, and the flip through, I will show it. I'll have it for my Patreons, and then you'll get to see it. They get to see flip throughs first. So okay, so we're just going to go ahead and tie that. I absolutely love the way the cover of this turned out, and yeah, so this is going to be in the Etsy shop for sale, and to be able to get to you in time to give it to someone or to yourself for Mother's Day. So find something to celebrate every day. Have an amazing day. Our new challenge starts May 1st, and I hope you're going to join us for that. The details video will be in the description box down below as soon as it has premiered. So have a great day. See you tomorrow. Bye. Bye-bye.